Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I just wanted to come in and run my mouth. Girl, listen, I literally sat here for about 25 minutes and made an entire video. And then I was like, girl, you shouldn't post that because I was telling the story about a story about what happened at my old job. And I felt like I was giving too many details. And I feel like, girl, if push come to shove one day, what if I got to go back to that job and I don't know who watched my videos at that job? So I don't want to be on here, girl. You know what I'm saying, girl? And then I've told y'all too that you know if I do move, when I do move, that part of my plan is because I'm not the person to go out and just meet people. I'm not a very believe it as much as I talk. I'm not a very like social person like that. I don't go out to bars. I don't have I mean I go out to bars, but I'm not going out and meeting people. I'm very antisocial in real life. As much as I run my mouth on here, I know a lot of y'all wouldn't believe it. So I felt like if I moved, the only way that I could probably meet people is if I like went and got like a little part-time job, probably like work 1 or 2 days a week. I ain't trying to work. I ain't trying to do a whole lot because I don't want nothing to take away from my channel. But work just 1 or 2 days a week. And I also realized too that, girl, all of my friends, all of my current friends, girl, I met them either at TSU or either, girl, most of my friends I met at work, at a job. Ain't that crazy? Girl, all of my friends I met at a job. That is so crazy. Most of my friends I met at a job outside of Texas Southern University. So yeah, I was sitting here talking, and I was like, "Girl, you cannot post this video because, girl, you're going way into detail, girl." So I scrapped the video, and so we back, okay. And what we were talking about was Juan Dixon, okay. So let's start all over and talk about Juan, and I'm gonna try to just be a little bit more discreet in what I say, just in case I gotta go knock, knock, knock on the door and say, "Hey, y'all, um, I just wanted to come back and work just for like a day or two, just 8 hours a day. That's it. I'm new in town. Girl, I don't really know nobody up here. Girl, I'm just trying to make some friends. Why does this kept, girl? I'm just gonna. If I do move to DC, like I said, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go work at Nordstrom Rack. If y'all see me up there, don't bother me. I'm at work. Now, I used to run into people at Nordstrom all the time, girl. Not all the time, but I believe it or not, God ran into a few people when I worked at Nordstrom. Um, but anyways, yeah, that's my plan to go up to Nordstrom Rack and just probably just work like 1 or 2 days a week. Girl, nothing major, nothing big. So just to meet some people. And then when I feel like I've when I feel like I've made a friend or two, all right, girl, I'm gonna have about 2 weeks. Girl, I've been here for about 7 months. Girl, I got some friends now. I'm gonna have about 2 weeks notice in. It was nice. Anyways, y'all. So this is an update. Juan Dixon's legal troubles are officially behind him. So according to reports, an SA and blackmail lawsuit, um, the former head coach for Coppin State University men's basketball team was named in, has been dismissed. The ruling was reportedly based on several legal grounds. However, the judge did say she would allow the complaint to be amended, as previously reported. Juan Dixon was named in a lawsuit alongside his former place of employment for allegedly ignoring the SA and blackmail incident one of the players faced by another player turned coach. Former Coppin State guard Ivan Williams. And I know this story is kind of old. I was going to talk about it last week when I went live and talked about the second when I did the recap over Nene's and Carlos's interview. But I'm starting to accept some of my ways, and I realize that I am a little long-winded, and I knew that if I were to talk about Nene and Carlos and the Juan Dixon story, I would have been on live much longer than I wanted to be. Because I knew I was like, girl, if you talk about Juan Dixon, then you're gonna talk about Robin. Then somehow the conversation gonna go to Candace and then Giselle. And then it's gonna get on to whether or not you're gonna watch next season. Then somehow the conversation gonna go to season 5. And then we're gonna start talking about the fight. And I was just like, you know what, girl? We're not even gonna talk about Juan right now. We're just gonna take him out and we're just gonna keep it on Nene and Carlos. Cause And I think that review, that live was probably almost 2 hours. So if I would have added Juan, it probably would have been 3 or 4. Okay. Um, so, anyways, according to the lawsuit, former Coppin State guard Ivan Williams filed a lawsuit in November 2022 accusing the team's assistant coach, Lucien Brownlee. Girl, when I tell you, Miss Thing has been, girl, in the wind, of catfishing him, harassment, and essay. According to the lawsuit, Brownlee, who went on to join the coaching staff after playing for the university, tricked Williams into believing he was a woman and convinced the player to send him content of a sexual nature. After Williams discovered he was catfished, Brownlee allegedly threatened to leak the explicit images videos he received if the player didn't engage in sexual encounters with him. When Williams refused, Brownlee allegedly shared the images videos to members of the men's basketball team as well as the public. Williams said he informed Juan Dixon in the school of what occurred. However, nothing was done to protect him. So let me go ahead and just say this, because I saw there were people in the comment section saying, "Oh, he shouldn't have been mentioned in the first place. Why was he involved in the first place?" Let me tell you why Juan was involved. Let me be very clear. Juan was not accused of SA. Now, he been accused of cheating on Robin, but girl, that ain't against the law. Okay? But girl, Juan was not accused of SA. Not one time, okay? The problem is okay, you have a clothing store. You have the manager, you have the assistant manager, and you have the sales associate. The sales associate goes to the manager and tells the manager that the assistant manager is doing A, B, C, D, E, F, G. This also happened to me. All the way to X, Y, and Z. After the sales associate informed the manager tells the sales associate to, okay, I'm gonna just go back to the sales floor and make sure you hit your goal today. The sales associate then goes over the manager's head. No one does anything about the situation. The sales associate is not protected. Now, the assistant manager is sending out this person's nudes and videos and X, Y, and Z. So, the sales associate decides to sue. At that point, everybody is being mentioned. Because you, as a manager, your job was to, one, even from a selfish standpoint, protect yourself, okay? And then two, girl, protect your sales associate. Or at least try and get down to the bottom of it. I'm gonna tell y'all what it comes down to. I remember a manager at my store. Well, I was told that a manager at the store said that her job as the store manager was to protect her team. And her team consists of the managers and assistant managers. Anyways, so that's why Juan's name was mentioned. It's not like Juan's name should have been mentioned. Because again, you had this information, and it's not like this was some real, this wasn't, oh, the assistant manager told me to be quiet and I didn't like that. That wasn't one of those situations where it really we you ain't really got to get HR involved in no mess like that. Like, you can handle that on your own. But girl, this mess that was going on, girl, this was some real life, lifetime movie stuff. Okay, so yes, Juan's name should have been mentioned. Y'all gonna have to realize, not y'all, but y'all. Shout out to the diva. Y'all gonna have to realize that, girl, when y'all get in these positions of power, that there are expectations that come with that. When you decide to be a manager or a supervisor, girl, it's a lot that comes with that. You can't just start sweeping stuff under the rug. Okay? Because then when some shit go down, your name will be mentioned. Even if the other sales associates knew, the other sales associates, I don't want to say they don't have no power, but girl, you're the manager. Juan was the head coach. And when he was informed, he did nothing about it. Now, his name is dismissed. It is what it is. You know, I just think it's one of those situations again. where when you are in a position like that, whether you're a head coach of a university or a manager, you have to be very careful about how you move when things are brought to your attention. Because if not, when it goes down, your name may be mentioned. I got some stories to tell y'all about Nordstrom, but I'm gonna leave it alone though. Because like I said, I'm gonna go knock on the people's door and ask for a job. I just need about 15 hours. Girl, quite frankly, I don't even want to work 15. I just want to work one. God, I'm gonna have to work 2 days because that's the only way I can meet people. You can't work. You can't meet people working one day a week. Really, truly, you need to work 3 days because at least 3 days, it's a chance you will see people and you can meet people. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm acting like I'm moving next week. But I mean, shout out to Juan. But Juan, and I don't think, from what I understand, also that this lawsuit didn't have anything to do with Juan losing his job. I heard from what the people say he was a horrible coach. So I don't know. This I could see this playing a part in that because it's kind of like, girl, you're a horrible coach, and the people saying that you're not protecting your suits, girl, get them out of here. you know. So if we weren't gonna fire you before, we definitely have reason to fire you now. Baby, you a mess. Shout out to Juan. I mean, shout out to Wayne Brady. Wayne Brady comes out as pansexual, meaning he is attracted to the person. Wait, he is attracted to persons regardless of their sex or gender. So Wayne Brady is coming out about his sexuality, revealing that he is pansexual. He tells people, "I'm doing my research. Both with me. Well, I'm sorry, let me start over again. I was about to say, girl. He said he's a pansexual. I'm a homosexual. Hey, yeah, but what are you? Are you a pansexual? Are you a heterosexual? Are you a homosexual, girl? Right? What are you? I'm a homosexual. I like men's. Okay, and men's only, baby. Oh yes. And doing my research both with myself and just with the world, I couldn't say if I was bisexual because I had to really see what that was, especially because I really have gotten a chance to I really have not gotten a chance to act on anything. So I came to pansexual because I know that I'm completely messing up the dictionary meaning. But to me, pan means being able to be attracted to anyone who identifies as gay, straight, bi, transsexual, or non-binary. Being able to be attracted across the board. And I think, at least for me, for right now, that is a proper place. I took to pan. I took pan to mean that not only can I be attracted to any of these people or types physically, but I could be attracted to the person that is there. He also says, I've been attracted to men at times in my life, but I have never dated a man. Come on. Let's be real honest. Girl, you probably never dated a man because you had your career on the line too. So so Wayne probably just looked in the background and went home and jacked off. You still find man with a with a big old booty, or you girl a piece of dick print in their pants. So Wayne was looking and staring, but he knew he couldn't act on it because his career was probably on the line. Wayne is old, not old school, but he's an older person. So it's not like he's 20 talking about he's pansexual now, right? Anyways, um, let's be real honest. I've always been attracted to certain men in my life, but I've always pushed that aside because of how I was raised. And because I live in today's world and it's scary as shit. What's the fastest way to hurt another man? I'm gonna call you out of your name. I'm gonna call you gay. I'm gonna emasculate you. I'm gonna use the F word. It's true. People, and when I say people, I'm talking about white, black, girl, Hispanic, girl. They really swear up and down the worst thing that you can be is gay. Y'all know who y'all are? Baby, let your child come to you and tell you that they're gay or trans. Oh my God. Oh my God. Girl, let your son come to tell you that he's gay. That's why Boosie out here getting his children violated. because he's so terrified that the worst thing that his sons could grow up to be is to be a punk. Anyways, I learned that very early on from the people around me. They're like, oh, so those things are bad things. Yeah, you don't want to be that. So what does it mean if I feel something? I don't think I'm gay, but what if I feel something for another man? That's still gay. I was already bullied about a bunch of other ish. I didn't want to add a top hat on top of that suit. I get it, girl. People attract who they're attracted to. Like I'm attracted to trans men. I would consider myself pansexual though. I don't know why. Maybe I should do some research. Mm. Like I'm attracted to trans men. I'm attracted to men and trans men. I'm not attracted to women. I'm not attracted to trans women. Yeah. Um, it depends. Not to like go into. I ain't going into that conversation right now. I was about to say, girl, like with non-binary, it depends on like I wouldn't be attracted to Saucy Santana. I'm not attracted to Saucy Santana, but I think Saucy Santana considers himself a man still. But like when I worked at Nordstrom, there was a guy that worked in cosmetics. He used to wear a full face of makeup. Girl, fine as fuck. I was attracted to him. So I guess it just depends on like. I guess you're attracted to who. I guess you're attracted to what you're attracted to or who you're attracted to. Makeup don't bother me. I don't care about. I don't care about stuff like that. Because that thing, the only reason why I didn't fool with him is because we worked together, and I just didn't want to go down that path. But girl, when I tell you, girl, we was scratching, scratch, girl, we was scratch, girl, we was both scratching like this. It was a black guy. He used to come to work beat all the time. And I used to love going to the cosmetics department. I used to always love running into him, and we would just flirt. And I would ask, like, if I was looking for something, he'll hand it to me. You know how people like should here, take it from me. Boy, give me that stuff. Take it from me. Boy, give me that lipstick. Come on now. Take it from me. Come on. I gotta go. Why are you playing? Why is it whenever I come over here, you just can't give me what I'm asking for? Why do you want me to sit up here for 5 extra minutes? Take it from me. Girl, that was fine. But yeah, people are attracted to who they're attracted to. I think, and everybody has a different journey. People come out when they want to come out. They come out when they're comfortable. That's why I don't really believe in outing people. I know some of y'all think I outed folks. But I ain't never outed nobody on my channel. Now, I tell you who I think is gay. I'll tell you if I think Diddy gay. I'll tell you if I think Tyler Perry is my rich auntie. But girl, I've never outed one person. I think that's so irresponsible. It's one thing to have conversations about who you think is gay. When it comes to these celebrities, it's another thing to actually out someone. I have had conversation with friends before about asking people are they even to ask somebody are they gay. I've had real life conversation with close friends of mine. I'm sound like y'all minds. Um, Not y'all, the people who say minds. I've had very close conversation with friends of mine who I've had to tell them, stop asking people, are they gay? Even with that used to irritate me because you don't know what somebody is going through. You want to be so nosy and want to be so concerned about whether or not this nigga might suck dick or don't suck dick, or either he give fucks or don't give fucks, or do you like the bottom or do you like the top? When quite frankly, it ain't none of your business. Because if you ask me if I'm gay, I'm gonna ask you why do you want to suck my dick? Then at that point, I'm gonna be disrespectful. But you disrespectful. And you worried about something that quite frankly don't have nothing to do with you. Now it's one thing if you want to sit across the room and have a kiki conversation with your sister or with your friend and be like, girl, I think he gay. I think he gay. That's one thing. That's a private conversation can't nobody do nothing about. But to walk up to somebody and be like, can I ask you a question? Girl, what? You already and the girls already know. The girls who kind of like butch queens, we already be knowing what the question gonna be. So you already got an attitude, right? Is you gay? No. Can I ask you a question? Why are you worried about if I'm gay or not? You want to suck this dick of mine? Huh? 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 Now you want to get your boyfriend. Now you want to get your uncle. Now you want to get your cousin because I just disrespected you. When we wouldn't even be having this conversation about what you into if you would have been worried about what I'm into. Okay. Anyways, child, shout out to Wayne Brady. Hey, Wayne. Let's see how rich Wayne is. Let's see. Wayne said he's a pansexual. Let's see. I want to see what's his net worth. Wayne Brady net worth. Okay, Wayne got a little net worth of 12 million. I wonder how much money he got in the bank. More than me. Um. So yeah. Shout out to Wayne. Okay, what else is talking about? Oh, listen to this, y'all. White Sox star Tim Anderson shares cryptic messages online following crazy game brawl against Guardians. Girl, so girl, I'm not showing the video because I'm just against. I try to make sure that the stuff I post on my channel, I'm not trying to get no strikes or nothing like that. So I'm very particular about what I post on my channel. I know other people might do it. They might take a chance. I don't take chances like that. All you gotta do is tell me one time. I posted a video one time of some people fighting, honey. I think they either took the video down or either they demonetized my video and I had to go back, take the video out. So girl, that was my thing of girl, don't post videos of people fighting. So, anyways, Tim Anderson, y'all know the one who had a baby on his wife, girl. If she don't care, I don't care. Okay. Well, he got into a fight the other night, girl, and he looked like he got his ass whooped. Girl, that he was swinging. Okay, Mister was swinging. Girl, he was swinging, but girl, that the other man, it like he hit him one time, and girl, he was on that ground. Some of the people tried to say that he slipped. Girl, there wasn't no slip. Girl, no, he slipped into that man's fist. Okay? Anyways, so as you may recall over the weekend, Tim Anderson was involved in an on-field tussle with Cleveland Guardians Jose Ramirez. Subsequent to the now viral showdown, Tim Anderson took to X, formerly known as Twitter. I was about to say, what is X? I was about to say, what is X? I thought I was talking about X-Tube. I was like, X-Tube is gone. To share a few of his seemingly related thoughts. The celebrated shortstop said, "You know all this happening for a reason." He then added, "We stay focused. We stay in focus with this ish." According to Anderson, he's been experiencing some slights behind the scenes for quite some time now. He furthered in his tweets, "I've been going through this ish for a minute." The 30-year-old continued, keep kicking on me while I'm down. Additionally, he alluded to some of his inner circle possible teammates acting funny toward him in the wake of the controversial event. A lot of a lot of MF been switching up too. Hashtag fake ish. He concluded, "Y'all got me effed up for real, for real." I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna wrap this up. This is exactly what somebody said in the comments section. Shout out to the villain to you. They said, "Boy, shut up and stand in it like your wife had to." Now, some people will say, "Girl, his wife is choosing to." She is, but still, girl, all the chaos and confusion, and that really don't have nothing to do with us. It don't. At the end of the day, if Bria want to stay with her man, girl, let her stay, honey. Let her stay, girl. Black love, half girl, black love. Okay. Um, but the truth of the matter is, girl, you want to go around her causing chaos and confusion, hurting people, damaging people, girl, and then girl expect for it not to come back to you tenfold. It's gonna come back to you. Oh, it's gonna knock on your door one way or another. Okay. And whether it come through Bria or whether it come through Jose Ramirez who knocked your ass out, or whether it come through your teammates, oh, she's a coming. And she's gonna knock, 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 knock. Okay. And she gonna get through the door. Hmm. He may not come when you want him. Hey, hey! But he's always on time. Mm, mm. He may not come when you want him, but he's always on time. I know that's right. Anyways, y'all. Oh, listen to this. Nene Leakes' son, Bryson, ordered to stay in jail until 2024. So neighbors, it's not looking too good for Nene Leakes' son, Bryson Bryant. Girl, all girl, this ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I love his name, girl. Bryson Bryant. I think I just love. Like I used to have this fixation with people that I felt like had two. I mean, any name could be a first name, but I used to have this fixation with people who had, like, in my opinion, had two first names. Girl, Bryson Bryant, I think is so cute. Who will remain behind bars at least until next year, according to Radar Online. Bryson won't be eligible for release from Gwinnett County Jail until January 2024. A police spokesperson spoke with the outlet and said his tail will be locked up for at least 152 more days. Y'all already know what's going on. Listen, I'm gonna say this much. One, people may not believe it, but you can still get drugs in jail. If somebody tells you that you can't, they'll goddamn lie. Okay. Now I'm not saying every jail, but you can still get what you need while you're behind bars. Um, you know, I don't think everybody deserves to be in jail. I don't think every situation calls for someone to be in jail. Like someone who does drugs, that person should not be in jail. Now, if you want to lock the dealer up, cool, right? And I know he had some other stuff going on too, not just the jail thing. Wasn't he at somebody's house, loitering and prowling? Yeah, but even with that being said, that's still not. Well, I'm not gonna say that because I don't know what he was up to. I think we need to get away. I'm gonna make this short because I be trying to be politically correct sometimes. Not to try. I try not to offend people, but then, girl, I need to go. Girl, jail ain't meant for everybody. Yes, rehab does not work unless the person wants to go. But girl, y'all just gonna be locking people up in jail. Like, girl, y'all got this man in jail until January, girl, to prove what? To do what? If anything, if you were going to force him to do something, force him into rehab. Yes, the rehab may not work because he doesn't want it. He doesn't want to do it. But I feel like that's the route you should take. You're gonna make him stay in jail. Just make his ass go to rehab until 2024. And then when he get out, then girl, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I never understood the whole locking people up for doing drugs. That's the weirdest shit to me. That's the weirdest shit to me. Jail should be for people who are really causing chaos and confusion. Bitch, if you want to, bitch, girl, I hate to say it, you doing drugs ain't got nothing to do with, unless you're around here and you just unaliving people and doing all types of stuff. I just don't understand. I don't understand people who are in jail for prostitution. Girl, if you selling pussy, what they got to do with us? You selling pussy? Okay, you selling dick? Okay. You gonna lock them people up in jail for selling pussy? Girl, no bail. A bitch can't even sell pussy no more. Girl, it's my pussy. Yeah, I can do what I want. Girl, that's what I'm saying. Girl, y'all be mad at the wrong thing, girl. Y'all swerving. Let me shut up, girl. Y'all swerving now, girl. Anyways, child, let me shut up. I was about to go to a whole rant. Anyways, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. I'll probably be back later. I need to watch the reunion. I need to watch the Atlanta review. I need to watch the Atlanta. I swear I have not been drinking. I need to watch the Atlanta Real Housewives of Atlanta and Real Housewives of New York. And I already watched Bell Collective. I just need to rewatch and take some quick notes. Yeah, and then I'll probably be back. All right, bye y'all.